started in 3, 2, 1, go!
Match number 8 up here in the upper bracket, and Error Code Zero and MI Robotics both full of fuel at the moment. Lots of fuel going up from those two machines, well, specifically MI moving back towards the outpost while shooting. Their human players release a bunch of fuel into their robot. Over on the blue side of the field, no robots still moving, but human players throwing the last remaining fuel that they have. An autonomous ends 70-15 in favor of the Red Alliance, meaning that the Red Alliance will lose possession of their hub in 4 seconds. Error Code Zero and MI Robotics trying to get the last couple of cycles off before they lose it. Over on the blue side of the field, Beavertronics trying to slow down the cycles of the Blue Alliance, and it looks like X-Flare currently trying to grab all the fuel that's in the corner. Looks like their shooter not quite making it all the way up to the hub. Beavertronics making their progress somewhat slower, trying to slow them down and reduce their cycles. Lake Monsters pushing a bunch of fuel through that trench, but it gets pushed back. And over on the red side of the field, double defense now. Lots of fuel going up from MI and Error Code. Despite the defense, both robots still able to put up a decent amount of points. Looks like Leopard Tech potentially beached on the Red Alliance bump, but they do manage to free themselves, and it is now the Blue Alliance's turn to score fuel. A couple of shots up and away for the Blue Alliance. Currently 152-24 in favor of the Red Alliance. It's going to be rather tricky for the Blue Alliance to come back from this one, but of course, anything can happen. Lots of shots going up and over the bump from MI Robotics, who's going and stealing as much fuel as they possibly can from that Blue Alliance. Spinning around Leopard Tech to free themselves, and it's now the Red Alliance's turn. Error Code, a big parabola of fuel up in the air. MI Robotics doing the same, and Leopard Tech has joined to try to slow them down. Lake Monsters, intake out and then back up, trying to hit Error Code Zero as they line up against the tower, positioning themselves so it's trickier for defenders to be able to slow them down. Whole hopper full of fuel, and is now the end game. Shots going in from both alliances. Error Code Zero, whole hopper up and in. Leopard Tech not really wanting to go in for defense, but they do decide to now. Looks like part of their intake may be hanging off strangely. 224-50 in favor of that Red Alliance. This match is looking pretty sealed and dealed at the moment. Leopard Tech returning back to the Blue Alliance side. Beavertronics trying to come back to the Red Alliance at the moment, and lots of shots going up right at the end of the match. And that is it, 239-56 in favor of the Red Alliance. We'll have your final scores to you in your final scores for match 8. And it is the Red Alliance that takes home this win, 264-61 in favor of Alliance number 2, who will move on in the upper bracket to match 11. Meanwhile, Alliance 6 will drop down to the lower bracket, where they will play in match 10